Hello viewers. Today we are going to talk about Raji, an ancient epic. For those of you who don't know, this is not an old epic, but a game released in 2020. So don't leave. This game was much anticipated by gamers in India. This is one of the first games made by Indian developers to showcase Indian mythology in a game. Now that I have used the references to India a lot of times at the start of the video, this video is bound to get views. Although you can find tons of articles about this recent release from October 2020, one of the earliest articles about the game and its developers dates back to August 2017. The developers faced a huge problem during the early development phase of the game. It was money. They even thought about cancelling the project altogether. The company that was creating the game, Nodding Heads Games, started the funding project on Kickstarter on the 8th of November 2017 for further development of the game. 2 days later, a demo of the game was available to play via Steam. The funding campaign was cancelled on the 13th of December 2017 when 2,121 backers pledged $85,000 for the game. On the Kickstarter campaign, they also mentioned the sad truth of the Indian gaming industry. The situation is so bad they explained the whole scene in the risks section. They explained how game development isn't even considered a real profession by Indians. Forget about convincing the public, they had to convince their families and friends about their choice of profession and the genre of their game. To top all of these hardships, the developers had to invest all of their savings, sell an apartment and bikes, and also take loans. As someone who has gaming as a part of his daily schedule, I would want some serious changes in the Indian gaming industry and the overall mindset of the people towards gaming. This should slowly and gradually take place as time passes, but we should bring gaming into the mainstream as soon as possible to make this process quicker. Enough about side topics now. Let's hop back on to the main topic of this video, but after you subscribe. 1, 2, 3, done. Good. There were little to no improvements or patches in the game in 2018. Only a small update was released in the whole year. In April 2019, the team informed us about their new partner, Super.com, who will act as the dedicated publisher for the game. A new GDC trailer was released as well. In another fact from June 2019, the developers informed us about the platforms on which the game was to be released and the potential release date of the full game. The game was to be released on Windows PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and on Xbox One in the first quarter of 2020. There were tons of updates in July 2019. They introduced here new demons with funky and weird names and also released videos showcasing them on YouTube. The videos received a lot of attention. Just kidding. No one knew about the game back then except for like 5 people. By the way, if you are enjoying the video so far, then please subscribe to this channel and share this with your gamer friends. The demo of the game was showcased at Xbox Open House in August 2019. The game finally started picking up pace from this time as it was being showcased in various events and many people started getting a hint about this game. And by many, I mean 10. It was showcased in Gamescom 2019. The official gameplay trailer was released at the event. 2 events weren't enough for them, they went to the Mix and Microsoft's Open House as well. Even after extensive traveling, the team managed to pull some major developments in the game. They improved combat and jumping mechanics, introduced a new demonic tree to the game and also managed to create a nice collage of dog photos. This game won awards at Steve Play 2019 for the best game design, the best game of the show, and for the best visuals. By the way, inform me if you find those white badges with Raji written on them. They look cool. Without getting distracted any further, let's continue. The team was invited to IGD 2019, which is short for India Game Developer Conference. It was for the first time here that the team was able to directly receive suggestions from their Indian followers. The game was featured on the Indie site. It also participated in the Indie Best Indie Game of 2019 for the upcoming games category. Other games such as Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, Across the Grooves, and Minute of Islands also participated in the event. The game placed 3rd and was greatly appreciated by the Indian gaming community. Nah, just kidding. Still, hardly 100 people knew about this game. In January 2020, the studio was in a heavy work environment as their expected release date was coming closer and closer and their game was still in block stage. If you don't know what block stage is, then what are you doing with your life? It is a stage in the development of the game in which the different objects are textured and still look like blocks, as you can see in the picture. They added new weapons such as a trident and a bow. They also new combat mechanics and added new abilities. The next month, the team announced that the game will be showcased at Indie Mega Booth at PAX East. These are one of the biggest gaming events that happen throughout the year. Therefore, to gain attention, the studio was focusing on marketing a bit more than they did before. It was really unfortunate when Instagram celebrities had more green screen pictures than a whole game studio. They released 3 screenshots, new videos, and posted updates and articles more frequently. And I am very specific with the numbers here because I am a nerd. With the Steam Game Festival in March 2020, there came a new demo for Raji, an ancient epic. The game was getting its finishing touches like icons, VFX improvements and revamps at the end of March 2020. The team wanted their game to be truly a AAA game. So they spent 4 months polishing the game and its each and every detail, and now we have this. An absolutely beautiful game with a unique storyline. This story is about the journey of Raji, a young girl with exceptional powers. The story is set amidst a war that was started by the great Lord of Demons. Raji's brother, Golu, was separated from her when demonic hordes attacked them. Raji wants to end the war and reunite with her brother, and the game takes place to show how she did it. This game became very popular recently, as the Indian gaming community is always happy to accept a AAA game made by an Indian game development studio. We all want new and more wonderful games from this studio, and also empower such developers working at high financial risks. That's it for this video, but for a final note, please leave your suggestions in the comments and consider giving a like and subscribe if you liked the video.